And Olorun Part 2 is finally out. Yes, guys, exactly how I felt. Okay, this movie is a summary of Omowo mi oto, Mafi Gongofa. Like they tell you don't do fornication as a married man, but no, you refuse. Anything you see in skirt, you sorry grab, chop, claim out. Anyways, if you remember where part one ended, where Jayola, his wife, and Olorun where they had to go and beg Romoke and his mom. We are very sorry. Exactly. So that was where part two started. So fine. And they tried to beg the mother, who was played by Peju Ogunmola, but she no agree. By the way, Peju Ogunmola is a very great actress. Like, honestly, you will not watch this woman's movie at all. Any movie she has, and you cannot tell me you don't like her because she's very good with her roles as a wicked person, as a very nice person, and in between as well. So, anyways, she did not agree. The belle start to grow, start to grow, start to grow. Then Jayola's life started to crumble. I mean, his life crumbled. Well, let me ask this question. As a woman, would you stay with such a man? Not like the trouble came on his own, oh, but trouble was sitting and then he went to go and take the trouble, like say, trouble, come, I want you. That was what happened. Like he forced himself on that lady. Would you stay with such a man or would you pack your things and leave the way Jayola's wife left him? So, anyways, Jayola's wife left him and then the contractor that gave him that 100 million naira contract. If you remember that he used to buy that cab then. So she came, she arrested him, eventually was released, and it was like from one trouble to the other. Come off it. Like this, it was really, really trouble. He got to a stage that he wanted to sell his things, and he called a realtor, okay, a wire come and buy you. And I was pricing, cutting. Like, see this old house as if fine, 10K. Auntie Shewa, okay. Even let's say they said this 10K they will be offering him, like for these things, TV 10K, chair 10K, that he said 10K, everything 10K. Omo, I really pitied him here that guy, you're in trouble, like you're in debt shy. And mind you, when they went to beg Omoke's mom, she offered them 1K, but with a clause that the moment he takes that 1K, he will never be able to collect anything much more than 1K in his life again. Who will collect that money? No, who will collect that money? And the comma in all of these guys' problem is anybody that extend their hands of help to him, they also become affected and become doomed. Like, I don't understand which kind mark they put for this guy. The his landlord that helped him, that gave him 10K, he said by the time he got back home, he started like things started falling apart. He sold all of his properties and so on like that. My mother was like, Uncle Ayola, Titi Banyo. When they tell you don't fornicate, it's not everybody that is going to go through this kind of things, but they really mean it. Don't, it's for your own good. Hey, like even went ahead to rent a house. Here he has become so shabby. He could not even get money to cut his head, his beard, and all. So he was there. Those that even helped him in the house, they even entered one chance. Eventually, they pursued him. Then he went to an afar. When he got to the afar was like, see, arákùnrin wa máa lọ má kò tiẹ̀ bá mi ò lè ràn ẹ́ lọ́wọ́, like it is jẹ́jẹ́ that trouble sit down, but you felt no, you can deal with trouble and go and be dealing with it and leave me alone. So we all remember I used to have a dream in part one where Romake's sister would come to me and be like, dear bye. So eventually it was his mom. The mom, while she was alive, she used to do good. This is the kind of good thing I like, oh, that you will do something good deed. Nobody will know it's you that did it, those kind of things. Say, ẹni Ọlọ́run mọ̀ kan. That's where they got the title from. Ló ní ká ṣe báyìí fún yín. Ẹni Ọlọ́run mọ̀ kan. Ló ní ká ṣe báyìí fún yín. Said we should do this for you. And it was really, really so nice. So it was the one that has been coming in place of that Romake's face, using her face to come and tell him. So she told him what to do. So you write 49 letters, put it in 7 envelopes. In short, she shall write several mosques, churches, and babalawos, like in big cities, so that they can actually pray for him. That anybody that sees him face to face, or the moment they hear of his name, they will never want to pray for him, or they will never want to have anything to do with him. So he quoted the letter as from Enyolongmo. So he distributed the letter around. After distributing the letter around, then they prayed for him, and then the prayer came to pass at the end of the day. So actually, the intention of Romoke's mom was for Romoke to die, and they said if Romoke should die, hey, it's going to be a kufa for everybody the guy knows. the children, the wife, everybody around him. But thankfully, his prayers got answered and he was actually free from all of the trouble in his life. So he went back to Romoke's mother and be like, yes, so Motibolo you, I am free from you. Then he told Romoke, see, it's your mom that is doing that. Was like, mommy, Mike. It's unbelievable. Like, Otae is your mother. Like, how does this sound to the here now? And then she was like, and so, like, yes, and so what? I'm the one. What I know is that if mother is powerful, maybe she's supposed to be using the power to protect her children. It seems like it's not in the case of Romoke's mom. She used Romoke's glory to collect her share from the Egbe. He shock you, me self shock. Exactly. And then she used Romoke's sister's health also for the same action. So that was what happened. And then, she has Raimi, she has collect life. So she was meant to live on 40 years. And now that she is sick, she's going to use the rest of her life inside that sickness, bedridden till 140 years. So that's just the story. And then at the end of the day, Romoke, she got rich. They didn't tell us how she got rich, but at least it's an happy ever after thing. So she got rich. The sister got proposed to. She got a car from her boyfriend as well. They didn't show Olorun why, but they told us that he also got rich and got his, things back, businesses boom and so on like that. Same also for Jayola, but we didn't know if Jayola actually took his wife back or not. But let's look at it and let's say with each other. If Jayola's wife should come back, I believe he should take her back because it was never her fault that things got that bad for him. So as a man, if you are watching this, would you actually take that wife back? Like, it was never her fault, but would you take her back? So that's just it about the movie. Now let's review it. What are the good parts of this movie? Like I said, I still stand by what I said for the part one of this movie. The movie is dope, the storyline is actually making sense, and there are a lot of lessons to pick from this movie as a woman and as a man as well. Honestly, it's really made sense. Sumo long in all things you do. Never stop praying. And then another saying the subtitling is still good. The costuming, there was a cut here. I mean, it was obvious that they actually shook the beard and the hair on Jayola. Yeah. But aside from that, and also the belly hair, it was obvious they tied it from this scene. But then aside from that, the costuming for other people and every other part actually made sense. The subtitling is still good. Yeah, it's very dope. And every casting in this movie, they interpreted their role fantastically. Like everybody did a great job. I really enjoyed the movie. So if you've not watched the part two, go ahead and watch the part two. Now, the bad thing about this movie, honestly, I won't point out anything as a bad thing in this movie because I really enjoyed the movie, except for the fact that they elongated some scenes in this movie, which I believe that they shouldn't have, you know, done that. But then I guess it's just to complete the whole 1 hour plus for the part two. And that's just so. If you watched it to this stage and you're not yet subscribed to this channel yet, kindly click on the subscribe button, be part of this channel, and also hit the bell button. So if I'm going to rate this movie, I'll be rating this movie 8 over 10 eventually, both the part one and part two, because it's actually enjoyable. Minus the fact that before they dropped this part two, I mean, it was really, really long. So, yeah, and that's just it. So, if you've not watched it yet, go ahead and watch it on Apata TV part one and two. You will definitely enjoy it. And we've come to the end of movie review with Alice TV for today, guys. Until I see you some other time, I love you. Bye.